Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. So in this video I would like to continue with the unboxing and first look of a next Sitivien knife from the 150 series. So this is the box in which the knife comes. I did put a sticker on it so I know what knife is inside. So this is the model 156, and yes, for some reason not all numbers from 150 and above will have a dedicated knife. This is how Sitivien operates. Some of them will be with only, let's say, some G10s. Not all will have a Micarta variant. So I'm getting only the Micarta ones so that I complete the collection and have a complete showcase for Sitivien knives in my collection. But thumbs up for the minimalistic packaging. We definitely do not need any kind of extra materials, and I prefer that my money goes towards the product and not towards any kind of excess swag that I don't need or don't will use. So the 156, the one number is ST-156-brown, is a medium size, really beefy and I would say chunky or thick pocket knife. It will have a beautiful leaf-shaped blade, which most of the 150 series do have, as I'm remembering right now. This one is the first that has the two-tone finishing. The previous models had black coating and somewhat black acid washed finish. But also on this one we have a dedicated special pocket clip, not your standard folded over pocket clip like on many Sitivien knives. So, for example, here is the 102. This was the standard pocket clip for many knives. But we are getting dedicated pocket clip with also what I'm speculating is the designer or maybe some kind of marketing name for this series, David Chen here. And this one has also an emblem of a animal here, and this time we have a rooster. So the previous model had a mouse, this one has a rooster. And on the other side we have Sitivien logo. So really beautiful two-tone finishing. And yes, since this is a 150 series, this will also come with a Sandvik 14C20N, so really nice, sturdy, tough stainless steel. In my opinion, a great upgrade for the previous models were released not from the 150 series but 100, 130, 140 had D2. Now let's continue with specifications. So we have a overall length of 19.7 centimeters, so we are getting in a medium range here at 7.7 inches. This is a model that was released in 2023. So the blade length is 8.3 centimeters or 3.3 inches with a width of 3.7 centimeters or 1.5 inches. Thickness is 3.5 millimeters or 0.14 inches. Handle length is 11.3 centimeters or 4.5 inches. The thickness of 1.8 centimeters or 0.7 inches that is measured without the pocket clip. On the blade, like I mentioned, we have Sandvik 14C2010 with a hardness of 59 to 61 HRC, a beautiful drop point finish, drop point profile with a two-tone finish, of course. On the handles we have a brown Burlap Micarta, which is natural, so not polished or buffed. Let me check the smell. Also, this one has a really pleasant smell to it. It basically smells like a cloth, so no acrid mechanical oil stench like some manufacturers do have on the Micarta from China. We have a little bit of extra milling action going on, a little bit of contouring right here. So really definitely a nice attention to the details on this one, nicely contoured. The backspacer is also a partial with the same Micarta. As far as liners go, they are partially skeletonized with coated with a black color. We have a liner lock construction. Opening method is this front flipper here. It's really nicely made. It's jimped all around. And for the pivot assembly, it rides on caged ball bearing washers like all previous models have. We have an integrated lanyard hole, a little decent size. The pocket clip is, like I mentioned, a dedicated pocket clip, which is only a steel banded with a medium to light stiffness. And unfortunately, my left-handed care users, no, there is no option to swap the pocket clip, so it is not ambidextrous. Let me share you sharpness out of the box. So yeah, as expected, this is a really nice and sharp blade. Beautiful finish to it. As far as the weight goes, we have 169.3 grams or 6 ounces. So if I should be honest, I definitely do not feel the 6 ounces on this one. I would say it definitely feels like less, but my scale does not lie, hopefully. So yeah, it is what it is. Now let me show you the pocket profile. So it will go into your pocket without any problems, and this is how much it will be sticking out. Now let's see the lock engagement here. It is, if it is good or not. Yeah, it is early lockup like most Sitivien knives that I got. Oh, and we have a failure. And we have a failure, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like sturdy, so maybe it did not engage fully, but let's test that once more. So it was my mistake. So this can happen, of course, but as you can see there, no problems whatsoever. So the lock did engage and there was no failure the second time. So be careful when you're opening it. Just be sure that you are opening it with a nice flick to it, or you can use the thumb hole. Also probably middle finger flick it. Yes, you can, no problems there. Okay, so as far as variants goes, you can choose for either black and yellow G10. So there is a variant where you have a spot of color G10 here and here. Then you can choose for red and black combination, and green and brown Burlap Micarta. So price. So let's talk about the pricing. So this is also a little bit on the expensive size, but what is expensive at this time and point? So if you are from US, you are still getting in around 26 to 27 US dollars. If you are from Europe, you have to pay 31 to 32 euros. So I'm ballparking these prices because the prices can change. Usually AliExpress, when I'm getting these knives, I'll be linking the link down below, will apply some kind of exchange rate from US dollars to their Chinese currencies, and they will constantly change the price. So the best way is to check out the current pricing when you are seeing this video, and you will see what you have to pay. Good thing for my European based friends is that AliExpress does apply tax in your purchase. So for those 31, 35, you are already paying the tax, and you have not to pay tax when you are getting the knife in your country. So that is done. But this is an example for my country here, Slovakia. Probably if you live in other countries, I suggest you check this one with the AliExpress. So now let's see a few size comparisons. So the previous models I have here on the table is of course the 150 here. which started the series, and then the 153, which is a little smaller one. Yeah. Then of course one of the first models in brown micarta. This is the model 102. And when I'm seeing this knife, I'm getting those Jesper Voxnaes vibes, in my opinion. So here is the little friend from Jesper Voxnaes. I definitely see some inspirations in this knife, and of course here is also from Jesper Voxnaes the Pilar Model 1, and a full-sized knife, also the Ace Grand, which is a collaboration between Jesper Voxnaes and Jens Anzo. So if you don't have the 250 or so for a giant mouse Ace Grand, then check out the Sitivien ST-156. Now let's continue with some other models I have here on the table. So here's the Knife Center exclusive CGRB Pyrite, Spyderco Paramilitary 3, Spyderco Paramilitary 2, CVV Elementum, and QSP Penguin, full-size Griptilian from Benchmade, let's see the Benchmade bug out, Kaiser Pinch, and Kaiser Begleiter 2. Red Model 1. And Red Model 2. Spyderco Delica. Kershaw Blur. The Tuna Fire Kesivo or Free Tiger Model 956. From Bestech I have here the Bestech Man Dundee. From Watchman I have here the 111, which is another inexpensive value knife for around $27 with D2 and brown micarta. Rough Rider Peanut, and let's close it down with the K-Bar Dozer Folding Hunter. So let's conclude this video. The 150 series started in 2023, so it is a last year offering from Sitivien, and it has some really interesting designs. Stay tuned for more, because I have some more in the pipeline. And yes, if you're looking for a chunky, medium-sized potato knife, and like this beautiful leaf-shaped drop point profile blade, then the 156 is something you can really check out. Like I mentioned, for around 27 to 32 euros, you are getting a really excellent knife with really good micarta and great performing blade steel. So with that being said, if you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.